Hi, welcome to my IO Zoom review. In this IO Zoom review, I'll be sharing with you practically everything you need to know about this web hosting company. You get to know absolutely everything you need to know about IO Zoom, as for you to know whether this is actually a great web hosting company that you need to that you can actually make use of, or whether it's just another one out there that you need to avoid completely. You get to know all of that in this IO Zoom review. So basically, this IO Zoom review, I'll be sharing with you the A to Z that you need to know about IO Zoom for you to know whether this is actually worth your time or not. So in this IO Zoom review, I'm talking about what IO Zoom is all about. That is what this web hosting is all about. You get to know what they stand for, what they've got in stock for you, and what you are most likely to get from using IO Zoom. You also get to see who can use IO Zoom, and most importantly, what they've got in stock for you. You also get to see the pros and the cons of using IO Zoom. You get to see the interesting side and as well as the bad side of using IO Zoom, because for everything that has a good side, if you observe very carefully, you will definitely find the bad side as well, which I'm going to share with you in the course of this IO Zoom review. You also get to see like I said, the interesting side and as well as the uninteresting side. You also get to see the pricing plans across various packages they've got, as IO Zoom has got different packages and each of them comes with their own unique peculiarities and significance as to what they can do, as to their strength. So it's very important for you to ensure that you keep to the end of this IO Zoom review, so you won't miss the most important information that you need to have about IO Zoom in this IO Zoom review. You also get to see, you also get to hear from other active users of IO Zoom out there. That is, you get to hear from other existing users of IO Zoom out there. You get to hear their own opinion as to what they feel about IO Zoom. It doesn't necessarily have to be what I say alone. You get to hear from other active users, those who are currently using IO Zoom out there. You get to hear their own opinion as to what IO Zoom is to them based on their own experience with IO Zoom, all in this IO Zoom review. You also get to see, here is the most important part. This is exactly where you get to know what I personally feel about IO Zoom. This is exactly where you get to know whether this is actually a great web hosting company I can actually use, or whether it's just another one out there that needs to be completely avoided. You get to know all of that in this IO Zoom review. So it's very important for you to ensure that you keep to the end of this IO Zoom review, so you won't miss the most important information that you need to have about IO Zoom in this IO Zoom review. So let's go. So what is IO Zoom? IO Zoom is actually a web hosting company that offers web hosting services. That is, they help you house your website and its content so that it can be accessible on the internet or the World Wide Web. So it gives you the opportunity to house your website and its content on the internet, and they offer different kind of web hosting services. You can see Linux Virtual Private Server, Windows VPS, Managed Cloud VPS, WordPress VPS, Forest VPS, dedicated server, WordPress hosting, and the like. So basically, it's a web hosting company. You can see what we have on their own page. It's a managed cloud and VPS hosting services. Launch your website on the cloud and scale as you grow with flexible hourly billing and over $40 center locations to choose from. So basically, it's a web hosting company that helps you house and host your website and its content on the internet. So anyone at all who wants to do such, I can actually, this is a kind of platform that can actually help you get that done. So let's go. So what are the interesting side of using IO Zoom? The first thing I have here is the fact that IO Zoom, as a web hosting company, they've got a very reliable and an amazing uptime at that. That is, when it comes to the reliability of the platform, they've got a very reliable uptime. That is, you can be sure of the fact that your website will always be accessible at every point in time, because they've got a great uptime, and uptime is just the direct opposite of downtime, and downtime is when your business is not available, when it's not accessible. Because in this case, they've got a very reliable uptime, and such giving you the strength to know that your business will always be accessible and will always be available to your audience. And also, IO Zoom also offers maximum protection to ensure that your website is protected from vulnerabilities and anything that can affect the quality of your website. For example, malware. All of these in order to ensure the consistent availability of their own service, likewise the availability of your own business as well. And also, the IO Zoom as well offers free SSL certification to help you boost your website credibility. Yeah, SSL is an indicator of your website that your web visitors sees, which gives them the courage to know if they can actually navigate on your website, or whether they should avoid your website. So this being one that can actually help you boost your website credibility, and you're going to get that done for free, as opposed to other web hosting company out there where you need to pay for this particular tool. And also with IOZoom, their system is optimized for speed, which is an added advantage. That is, you can be sure of the fact that your website will be quickly accessible by your audience, and then you're going to have a greater web page load speed, which is an advantage for your business as well, which intrigues your audience, and they keep navigating, and they're not going to experience the usual frustration when website begins to lag. And also, another interesting thing about IOZoom is the fact that they've actually got different hosting plans that are suitable for different business needs. That is, they've got various web hosting plans like I earlier mentioned, so you have the opportunity to choose the one that will be most suitable for your own business needs and that. And also, they've also got a great customer support. One thing I keep saying, and I will never stop saying, is this: I will never use any tool out there that does not offer great customer support, because any new tool that you are newly introduced to, there is a likelihood, there is a tendency that you may experience one or two issues, or you may encounter one or two problems in the course of using it. And if the customer support is not there to help you out, then in that case it's not worth it. But as in the case of IOZoom, they've got great customer support across all their communication channel, and they are always willing to help you and help you solve your problem when the need arises, making it a very, very interesting one for me. And also, IOZoom as well offers free daily backup. That is, they offer backup to keep you protected. That is, if by chance, by accident, you have any form of issues with your website, maybe that is not within your control, you can always get the most recent version of your website, which is a safety strategy. And they as well offer free migration for you as well. If you've been elsewhere before, they can easily help you migrate your website down to they can easily help you migrate your website back to IOZoom. So that's that on that. Now let's go to the bad side. When it comes to IOZoom, at the moment I've not really found any major bad side to IOZoom, but all I can say for now is that it can be better. I've not really found any major bad side to IOZoom at the moment, but anything that appears to be great can actually be better than what it is. So that's all I can say about that. So, and also maybe they could come down a little with their pricing, maybe, but that's all I can say for that. But when it comes to the quality of what they offer, I don't really have any issues with that. And now let's go to the pricing plans. IOZoom has got different pricing plans. They've got different pricing plans across different packages, and each of their plans has their own unique strength. Like I said, the barest minimum you can ever get started with IOZoom at the moment is around $5 per month. That's the barest minimum I've seen so far, and each of their plans comes with different capacity as to what they can do, as to their strength, as to the level at which they can go, as to what they can handle, as to their strength. That's why it's very, very important for you to see the one that will be most suitable for you, or the one that will suit your own business size the best. And that's why it's very, very important for you to click on the link right in this video description now to see the full pricing for the various packages they've got, the offers and the discount that comes with each of them, most importantly their capabilities. Like I said, the barest minimum I've seen so far is around $5 per month, and each of their plans comes with different capacity as to what they allow you to do, as to their strength, as to the level at which they can go, as to what they can handle. That's why it's very, very important for you to see the one that will be most suitable for you, or the one that will suit your own business size the best. And that's why it's very, very important for you to click on the link right in this video description now, to be able to see the full pricing for the various packages they've got, the offers and the discount that comes with each of their plans, most importantly their capabilities. Now let's get to hear from other active users of IOZoom. This is a user. I said when it was asked what he likes just about IOZoom, he said, I've used a lot of hosts that last several years, and none of them compare to IOZoom. He said their product support and prices are amazing. Not only that, they are completely upfront with their prices and do not have a low introductory price and charge more when you renew, which to me is a great indicator of honesty and integrity. So we'll be using them for years to come, and we'll be referring everyone to them. Say thank you IOZoom. When it was asked what they dislike, said nothing at all to dislike. This is another person. This person amazing service and support. When it was asked what he likes just about IOZoom, that I'm so surprised by the level of support. That they are legendary. The quality of service is great. I use their window VPS service, and every time I had a problem, the support team was there 10 minutes later to solve the issue. I will never switch service again as long as IOZoom and its legendary support teams are around. When it was asked what he likes best about IOZoom, said nothing. He said I'm satisfied. It meets all my business needs. Now let's go to what I personally feel about IOZoom. Well, in my own opinion, I would say IOZoom, they've actually got a great host that is reasonably easy to use, and iOzoom is highly efficient for housing your website and its content on the internet. It offers great uptime, free SSL, great speed, maximum protection, and even daily backups, and it's going to save you a lot of stress and time, and it's going to get you the best out of your effort by exponentially enhancing your business availability, business engagement, likewise your business conversion, and as such, it's going to help you turn your business around. And interestingly, they've also got a great customer support. Like I said, I love customer support so much, and they've also got a 30-day money back guarantee, and also a 3-day free trial which you can test out. So if you love it, you can keep using it. If you don't, you can decide to discontinue. So there is no risk involved trying out iOzoom. You're safe with them. I will say again, iOzoom is actually worth it because they serve the prime function of a meaningful host out there. So with what I've said, if you think iOzoom is a host you want to give a try, you want to test it out, you want to check out how it works, well, right in this video description is a special link. I was to click on that special link, you'll be able to get started with iOzoom at a very unusual discounted price that you're not going to find elsewhere. That is to enjoy all of what iOzoom has put in place for you. Right in this video description is a special link. Once you click on that special link, you'll be able to get started with iOzoom at a very unusual discounted price that you're not going to find elsewhere. On that note, I want to say thanks for watching my iOzoom review. If you found any value in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you have any question as regards iOzoom, you can make use of the comment box below to ask your questions. I'm going to look into it and see if something I can answer. Once again, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel to keep enjoying similar videos like this and other helpful tools out there that can take your business to the next level. On that note, I want to say thanks for watching my iOzoom review, and I hope to see your business at the top. On that note, I want to say thanks for watching my iOzoom review, and I hope to see your business at the top. Bye for now.